I laid out an example spread for my Know Thyself or Know Yourself spread so I can give you a quick explanation for you to understand my reading. Now there's 4 main cards. This is what you know, this is what is and can be yours, and this is self and self-awareness. And over here is the future card. And there's 4 clarification cards to each main card. And then up above is the energy of the reading card. And over on the right on the bottom is a rune, because I'll be doing a rune reading after the tarot reading. And on with the readings. Hi there, Virgo. This is a general June reading that's the sequel to my June love reading. I threw out a love reading to see how it would be welcomed on my YouTube channel, and also to see how well liked the Lenormand card reading that's included in the love reading. Now there's been a lot of changes going on that sparked around April, and then there's been some kind of backdrag in May. And either people are having to make some decisions with the endings and new beginnings that are happening, or else they need to make some readjustments for the new beginnings that are coming in. And I see here is that you're in the readjustment category. Now the overall energy of your reading is the 4 of Pentacles. This can be the miser card, but I really don't see you hanging on to money. You know, you prefer love over money. Even though the 6th house that Virgo oversees is for work, and there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears involved in what you do, you're normally very comfortable financially. So here, this is about hanging on to things that aren't serving you anymore. Sometimes it's beliefs, people, property. And I know in the past you've received this card quite a few times, so it's really time to let something go. There's no longer a need for you to sacrifice your happiness for other people's happiness. And I think that's what's happening here. Virgos are very easygoing people, and I think you've been railroaded into some things that right now you realize you don't want anymore. You don't want to be involved in this. So it's time to sit back and contemplate and take a look at what's going on. Because here on the left, for what you know, you received the Hangman and the 7 of Wands. The legend goes that the Hangman was the Norse god Odin, who hung upside down and stared into the well of destiny for the wisdom of the runes, secret magic letters. In reality, Odin's quest conquered his struggle within by sacrificing himself for rebirth. And in the legend, evidently, he physically actually died. And the moral to the story is that he relinquished his freedom of the outside world for stillness of wisdom through a spiritual journey. He says to stop controlling the physical world and look at things in a different light, and relinquish the old because the new is avidly seeking its place. And that's what the 4 of Pentacles is saying too, is that you've been hanging on to something. But now it's time to allow the natural flow of things without opposition. Because you've been opposing change. You've been opposing getting rid of things that are not advantageous to you in your life anymore. And so now you were thrown into the Hangman mode for great reflection of what you're doing. But you have to realize that when you see the Hangman, that there's strings attached to it. There's sacrifice attached to it. Now the Hermit might be acquiring wisdom too, but it's not through sacrifice like the Hangman card. Now the 7 of Wands is about defending yourself. You're up on the hill and you have succeeded. But a lot of times you're defending your beliefs more than anything. And people are questioning you, scrutinizing you, and probably even cutting you down, saying, well, why are you saying that? Because they want you to stay on the same sheet of music that you've been on. That is advantageous to them. But now you're feeling a little repressed, and you want some changes. And here are the center cards for what can be or is yours. It's the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups. The Ace of Swords indicates it's been a rough road just to where you're currently at. And the Ace of Swords has two edges to it. It can cut or undercut. It can cut through the crap and get to the heart of the matter and find some truths. Or it can undercut you, like the people that you're defending yourself from in the Seven of Wands. You don't want this anymore because the Eight of Cups is a card that's saying you're going to walk away. And a lot of times people think, oh, what a bummer, I'm walking away from something and there's a loss. But in reality, you're gaining your freedom. You're freeing yourself from bondage. And with this being cups, it was probably some kind of emotional bondage, that you were being held prisoner. Now up in yourself and self-awareness, receive the Star and the Ace of Pentacles. The Star is about hope and healing. It's a promise of hope and healing. It's about orienting yourself into a life direction. Because the stars are fixed and constant. And the lives us mortals live are constantly changing. And she wants you to get out your sextant and find out where your destination is and how far it is. She wants you to question, what's your purpose in life and what will make you happy? And the Ace of Pentacles is saying it's giving you a new revitalizing beginning for wealth and health. And I think here it's more well-being. And the Ace of Pentacles is related to the Four of Pentacles. It's saying, don't hang on to this anymore. I'm offering you a pentacle with the opportunity for more well-being, for more health, for more financial stability, if that be the case. Now the future cards are the Queen of Wands, and once again the Ace of Pentacles. It's giving you a new pentacle reality here. You have to remember that any ace is just a promise. It's just a bud on a vine. And you're the one that has to nurture this into growth. You're the one that has to make the right decisions and find the key to unlock the door to your happiness. The Ace of Pentacles is a talisman of earthly prosperity and the comfort of the spiritual world that follows from this contentment. So it's telling you to roll up your sleeves and get to work to rebuild your life. And the Queen of Wands is there for ambition, determination, inner strength that she gives you to help rebuild your life. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.